So, I thought today, thinking about friends and friendship, I would show you how to do one of my favorite projects, which is to make a friendship bracelet. And you could keep it for yourself, or you could give it to somebody that you care about, maybe a parent, or maybe you could even send it in the mail to a friend. So I'll show you the basic way to do it, which would be good for maybe some of the younger children, or if you need to make a bracelet quickly. And I'll also show you some ways that you can make it look a little bit fancier. So come with me, I'll show you what we need, and I'll show you how to get started. So if you can see here on my mat, I have different colors of embroidery floss. I have scissors and I have a chip clip. You can use any kind of clip, but I like it to hold my thread steady. So my first step is to measure my embroidery floss or my embroidery thread. I'll open it up. Now typically, if you don't have a ruler, what I do is I measure it 3 times around my wrist, and that will be enough for a good size bracelet. And then I'll put this floss off to the side. Once you have your first piece measured, you can just measure your other pieces to be the same size. And if you're making a bracelet for somebody who is much bigger than you are, you might want to ask to measure a grown-up's wrist to get an idea of how big or how long you need to make your thread. Once I have that, I'll just give a little snip. And I'll do the same thing with my yellow embroidery floss as well. So I'll open it up first. I make sure the ends are lined up together. And then I just make sure that they end up being about the same length. All right, from here, I'm going to fold my thread in half. And now this place where the loop is, right up here, that's where I'll make a knot. So to make a knot, I'll make a circle with all of my threads held together on the ground just like that. And then I'll tuck this loop right through the center of the circle and then pull it tight. And there we go. That's my little loop, that's my little knot. Now I'll take this section, the top of my bracelet, and I'm going to clip it right down to my mat. If you have a piece of clear tape, you could tape it to a table or whatever it is you're working on, but you want this to be steady and still while you do the next section. Find one piece of string or one piece of thread. Make your thread look like the number 4. And then you'll take the end of the thread and tuck it right through that circle. With your string just like this, hold the rest of the string still and steady, and then pull your string up to the top. Watch me do it again. Looks like the number 4. Tuck the tails through the center of the circle. pull up to the top. All right, I finished my first bracelet, so I just want to show you what it looks like when it's all done. I have yellow, green, blue, and then I made a pattern, yellow, green, blue, and I still have plenty of unknotted string at the end of the bracelet. And so if I were to put it on myself, it would look like this. And I would tie these loose strings through the loop that I made at the beginning. And so this is the first version of a friendship bracelet. And you, again, can keep it for yourself. You can gift it to a parent, or you could gift it to a friend. And this is something that's really, really easy to send in the mail. So that might be a fun kind of treat to give to somebody that you love. And then using the same knots, I'll show you how you can make another friendship bracelet, but a little bit different. So the second style of friendship bracelet uses the same strings, and I folded them in half, tied the knot, and clipped them just like I did with the first one. But this time I've separated all of the threads so that they're separate. So for my pattern, I have blue, green, yellow, yellow, green, and blue. Again, we'll use those same knots, but instead of making that knot around all of the strings at once, we'll make the knots around one string at a time. So watch me do this first row. Make the 4, tuck the thread through the back and through the center, and hold this still and pull it tight. And then when I've done that, I'm going to move to the next thread, to this yellow right here. So make that 4, tuck the thread around the back and through the center, hold the yellow tight, and pull the knot right up to the top. Now I'll move to the next yellow right here. Make that 4, tuck the string through the center and all the way up to the top. Let's move to the green string. Make the 4, tuck it through the center, hold the green tight, and then pull the knot to the top. And last, we'll put it right around this blue. Make the 4, tuck it around and behind, through the center, pull the knot up to the top. Now that I've done knots across all of them, I'll bring this string out to the side. And now I'm ready to go, and I'll do that same pattern starting with the green string around the yellow thread. So watch me do this final row, and then I'll show you what it looks like in a little bit. 4, behind and through the center, and then all the way up to the top. Coming to the next yellow. 4, behind and through the center. Hold it tight. Pull it all the way to the top. Let's go to this green. 4. Behind and through the center. Pull it all the way to the top. Now to the blue. Make the 4. Behind and through, through the center. Hold it tight and pull it all the way to the top. And now to the final blue string. Make that figure 4. Tuck the thread behind and through the center, and then take it all the way to the top. And now I'll spread out my threads, and I'm ready to do it all again with the yellow. Look at how pretty that looks after you've done a few rows. Let me know what yours look like. Let me know what your friendship bracelets end up looking like, and hopefully I'll have the chance to talk to you soon. Have a great day.